Hello adventurers, and welcome back to my channel. If you are just joining me for the first time, my name is Bunny and this is my NV200 Dimples. We travel the country getting into all sorts of fun activities and adventures, and we try to find as many free campsites as we can along the way. Today I have been told about one that is just outside of Black Canyon of the Gunnison. Now, the last time that I was here, I did have to pay for a campsite because I couldn't find anything free in the area that wasn't already taken. This is 1.7 miles outside of the entrance, and again, free. With that, doesn't have any kind of services whatsoever, and the road in kind of looks like this. Look at this, and it's all mine.
Oh no!
Not really my cup of tea to see bones around my campsite, so I definitely started to look around a little bit more. And that's when I found this. Trigger warning. Big, huge, I don't even know what to put on this trigger warning. That is a pile or a single dead animal. I'm not sure. I'm not going to get close enough to look. That pretty much tells me that this wonderful, beautiful campsite that I was at is a big no. Which is a bummer because this was a really nice option for a campsite right here. Yeah. So, needless to say, all of my skillful backing to get Dimples in place was done in vain, and I don't know how I feel about this now. I don't know if I should just go find a different campsite here, or if I should just go and see if the national park has some camping and just pay, or if I should scoot on down the road. I don't know. I don't know. What I do know is apparently this person had a very different experience, and so did this one. And so did this one. In fact, none of these people have mentioned animal bones anywhere. So, I don't know. I don't know if I should just keep looking around or what. Now, upon a little bit more examination of the site, it looks as though there were a lot of people who were in this particular site. And so I'm not saying that they killed the deer and left it there, or deer, multiple, but I'm saying it doesn't look like it died of natural deer causes. That is kind of disturbing. And I don't know in this case, and if you know at home, please let me know. Do you call the BLM office and tell them what you have found, or do you just kind of leave it alone? I do know that if the people who were here before me did that and they left that, that is not okay. So if you're a person who comes out to public lands and leaves animals, shame on you. And if you're a person who has ever seen this, please leave a comment, because I don't even know what to think right now. So I'm gonna regroup and we're gonna figure this out. So I guess you can tell that I am still a little frazzled. My face is pretty red. I don't know why it does that, but whenever I get stressed, this is the result. I start splotching like a lot. It is what it is. With that said, I had thought about staying at the campsite, just moving to a different location, and something in me said no. And I'm a firm believer for safety purposes to always trust your gut. And I went back to the campsite just so that I could kind of have an awareness of what I had seen there, so that if I did talk to somebody from BLM, that they would know what I had seen there. And in doing so, I realized that that was definitely an intentional dump or leave. I don't know what you would call it. somebody intentionally murdered the deer and left it there, and it wasn't just one, it was more than one. So it was really, really bad. And anyway, I decided, again, not really probably the safest thing if there's people out there doing that kind of stuff to animals. So I went ahead and moved on, and I just went up to the national park, and I thought, well, maybe I can talk to somebody at the office there and they would at least kind of know what I should say. I don't know. I was just looking for some guidance, guys. And they told me I should definitely report it. And the reason I should report it is because that if someone is out there and they are hunting illegally, that could be not only a danger to the animals, obviously, but anyone who is staying out there, especially if they're out there being reckless. So tomorrow I will be looking up the BLM number for this area and trying to contact them. And I don't know if that'll do anything, but I wanted to go ahead and at least try to do my part. I don't know. I just know that my gut said move on, so we trusted my gut. With that said, the national park does have a campground, and I did go ahead and get the site. So now we're going to be going into town because I would like to get some gas because we're kind of low, and I want to be able to drive the rim loop tomorrow, which is 14 miles. So I don't want to be putting into the gas station tomorrow after that. So let's go get some gas, and maybe I can calm down a little bit and this redness will go away. I mean, at this point, there's nothing else that I can do, and as long as I am doing my part, I feel as though that's a win. Typically we have really fun adventures, and this one was supposed to be one of those, but oh, how things change sometimes. But again, I always try to show you reality, and unfortunately, sometimes this is reality, although this is the first time this has been reality for me personally. And reality, you can have this one back. That's done, and our redness is starting to subside a little bit. Still pretty pink, but it's not as hot to the touch now. I'm just gonna get back to camp. I'm gonna get my dinner cooked. I'm gonna do a few woo-saws. By the way, also at the time of this filming, gas at the first station when you come into Montrose, $3.79. Anybody who's complaining about those Texas prices, come to Colorado. What a difference a clean windshield makes. Yeah, that was definitely worth the like 5 minutes of scrubbing that I just did. The world is so much better now. Now, if you haven't been a part of my channel for very long, you wouldn't know this, but when I first started my channel, one of the things that I always said was that if something was meant to be, there would be a bunny there, because my channel's name is Bunny Plays Here. Well, after all of the drama of today, I pulled up to my campsite right here, and look what was here. And even though I'm moving around, he's just kind of hanging out. Yeah. There he goes. Oh, still didn't go that far. Hi there. Hi. Now, if that's not a sign, I don't know what is. That's awesome. Instantly, I feel more calm. Yeah. As for the campsite itself, we have a picnic table and a fire pit over here, and then also a bear locker. So that's kind of what we're working with on our site. And then there's a little trail that leads out this way, I think toward the bathroom. I'm not sure. But yeah, this is our campsite. Just to kind of give you an indicator, we are literally right across from somebody, and then there's another one right there, and then right on the other side of this bush. But even with me moving around, the bunny is staying here. That's awesome. Hi, little guy. Hi. Okay, I think we're gonna go ahead and get out our stuff so we can make some dinner before it gets dark, and then take all of our cards, download everything after dinner, and then kick back and relax a little bit. Okay, so we're making some riced cauliflower and some chicken. I added a little bit of soy sauce to it, and I'm going to also add a little hoisin sauce. And that should be really yummy. Except it's time to change this out because it finally went dead. Flip, open, and out with the old. We'll dispose of that properly, by the way. And then we will do in with the new. Maybe. This is hard to do with one hand, guys. Need to line it up. There we go. And then we'll turn it. There we go. There we go. Now it's cooking. Yay. And then we'll cap this and find a proper disposal for it. That is starting to look really good. Now I'm wondering if I could put some egg whites in this too. That would be delicious. A little wayside. Now for my magic ingredient, this is the everything bagel seasoning. It has garlic in it. That will make this next level. And we stir. Okay, we're gonna put this in the bowl. Yummy. Okay, I got my egg whites going. These will cook pretty quick. Oh, this is about to be good. This is about to be so good and much needed after today. Oh, I did notice already there's a ranger walking around. That makes me feel better. And look guys, I even have chopsticks. Although today I think it's a work kind of day. I'm just not feeling it. Oh yeah. Look at this. This is about to be delicious. Oh. Oh yeah. Okay, as they say, a place for everything and everything has a place. Now we are going to go try to find a trash can. Because since there are bear boxes and I do have a little bit of food trash, I don't want that to be something that a bear could potentially smell. So, yeah, we gotta figure that out. Okay, this is our little after dinner trash right here. Now, while it may seem really silly to go and take my trash and immediately throw it away, while I was eating my dinner, some bees decided that they really liked my food. And since there's a little food trash in here, I'm just not trying to have them coming up and attacking my van as soon as I open it in the morning. And I figured that if the bees like it, the bears might also like it, and we don't like that. So let's get rid of our stuff. Okay, so apparently they have this set up so that the bears can't open it. So we pull this down, and then this goes up. Oh gosh, it's heavy. This is 2 hands. Oh, there are bees everywhere. Okay, it's not just my food, it's literally just bees. And now we sanitize like a lot. Yeah, I'm also gonna go wash my hands, but yeah, wow. Okay, so it was probably a very good call to go ahead and throw out our food trash. And I will not be having any late night snacks tonight, that's for sure. Because there is a visual of actual bears on the dumpster. Usually they only do that when they've actually had a problem. So, no late night snacks, only water after we go to the bed. And we're gonna try not to have to venture off to the bathroom unless we have to. That's just a personal thing that I like to kind of keep in mind. Look at this sky though. This is going to be a wonderful night. It doesn't look like it's going to rain. The sun is starting to set kind of over in this direction, which when we turn into the campsite, it will blind us. But look at this. This is nice. I will say this though, it is a little bit warmer here than it has been at my last 2 campsites. So I will probably be sleeping under my little blanket tonight instead of the big one. Now tomorrow, if we decide that we want to wake up and go do a little hike, the Rimrock Trail is directly outside of the campground, so that's really nice, and I might do that. I'm not sure. I'm probably going to do anything in the park on a separate video just so that it can really have its moment. Whoa, there's the sun. Woo! And just like that, we are back at camp, and we do have a little bit of a block with the trees themselves. So all in all, I am really pleased that we ended up here instead of at the other campground. I know that this video is a little weird. I know this is not my typical campground review. I know that this is not the norm in any way, shape, or form, but this is what happens apparently sometimes, and I wanted to share this with you all. I am really pleased with this campground and the choice that we made to go ahead and stay here. We're a little closer than I would like to be typically, but at the same time, everybody seems super friendly. I don't want to film my neighbors or anything, but they've all said hello and, you know, asked what I'm doing when I'm talking to you guys, and just had really good conversations. The only thing that I can say may be kind of weird is this is literally the road, and this is where my bed is going to be. So that's kind of strange for me, but that's okay. Yeah. So I guess I'm gonna wrap this video up here. Tomorrow I'm going to be exploring the Black Canyon of the Gunnison, and I will give you my final thoughts on the campground and everything like that on that video, and show you what this place is all about, because I've been here before and it's really, really cool. Till next time, guys, bye!